2024 was the year I truly rediscovered myself. I grew to over 20,000 followers on my Instagram, launched this YouTube channel, cleared my skin, improved my mental health, tripled my art business revenue, started a Patreon, and even reconnected with my creativity and personal style. But what if I told you none of those achievements were on my vision board? My 2024 vision board was filled with aesthetically pleasing goals like saving a set amount of money, gaining weight and muscle in all the right places, hosting a solo art exhibit, growing my TikTok, and becoming a full-time creative. What I've realized is that surface level goals are often about chasing a feeling, a sense of worth, joy, or confidence we believe those accomplishments will bring. But here's the truth. You don't have to wait for those milestones to start feeling those things now. This is why your approach to goal setting for 2025 needs to change. Towards the end of 2023, I decided that I wanted this year, 2024, to be my year. I just turned 29 and I knew that I wanted to reach my goals of becoming a full-time creative by 30. Newsflash, I am already 30 and I am not a full-time creative. Some of the goals that I had set were things like gaining a certain amount of weight to look aesthetically pleasing. I also wanted to host my very first solo exhibit on my 30th birthday. I wanted to do monthly pop-up events, and I wanted a certain amount of money in my savings. And when 2024 hit, I was able to successfully reach my goals. I attended monthly pop-ups for the first few months. I consistently post on Instagram and was able to grow my account to over 20,000 followers. And with the combination of posting online and showing up consistently once a month in my city, I was able to sell my art. But as time went on, things changed. I unintentionally found out my spiritual gift, and I also ended up losing my job. And when I lost my job, it was the complete opposite of what you would expect. This job was something that I dreaded going to because I wanted so desperately to be a full-time creative. Instead of being stuck behind a cubicle, working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, I wanted to be at home, painting, crocheting, talking to a camera, and sharing my journey with the world. In the very moment of being told that I was being let go, internally I was at peace. I was so happy that I just knew that the universe was telling me that this is not my path. And although I still had anxiety and fear inside of me, that peace and joy overshadowed all the fears that I had. And for the next month, I was a full-time artist without the pay, but a full-time artist. I didn't even care about getting another job. Although I applied because I knew I should, but it wasn't something that I desired. I had no connection with it or desire to get another developer job. I wanted so badly to just create. And so that is what I did. And around this time, I immersed myself in spirituality and reading books like The Power of Now, A New Earth, The Four Agreements, The Untethered Soul, and so much more. And I dove into these mindful practices. And every single day, I would incorporate being mindful in everything that I did. And every single time I was present, all I felt was love and joy and bliss. During this time, so many great things were just flowing my way. Without even trying, I was able to find another developer job within 1 month of losing my first. So financial wise, I was not set back at all. Not only that, but the job that I once hated, this new job I now looked at with new eyes. For simply being a full-time artist for 1 month, I realized that my joy and my happiness was internal. It wasn't something that I get once I reach a desire, but it's something that I must obtain within now. So I would wake up in the mornings happy on a Monday going into the office. I would come home and create more and not feel drained throughout my day because I wasn't wishing for a better life. I wasn't wishing for a better circumstance. I was just present in everything that I did. Eckhart Tolle said in The Power of Now, wishing for a future heaven creates a current hell. And that is what was happening with my old job. I was so focused on this future that I wanted so badly that it made my current circumstance hell. And when I switched my mindset and realized that I have the power to be happy now, I have the power to be grateful for everything that I have now, everything else started flowing. And I don't speak this way to say that I was just content and just okay with being a developer for the rest of my life. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I should just stay here and that's it and just be happy with what I got. But internally, when you realize that you have the power to create your happiness by simply being it now and being present in the moment, all of your desires start to attract to you. They start to see you, they want you, and they come at you effortlessly. And I'm a prime example of this. When I started my YouTube, I was able to grow my account to 1,000 subscribers in only 4 months. Something that takes a lot of people over a year to reach. I was able to reach in just a few months because I wasn't desiring the growth. It was just something that I knew that I loved doing when I was in high school, and I wanted to tap back into that side. I wanted to tap back into creativity and rediscover myself doing all the things that I once loved. I wanted to bring it back. So I decided to start this channel to document my journey and to share my progress with all of you. Not only that, but getting a job that I wasn't even desiring is proof that when you detach from your desires and just simply be and have that feeling now and be present in the moment and have gratitude for everything that you have, that things come your way. Things that you don't even want come your way. I wasn't looking for this job, but I got it. And I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for this job, because that is the complete opposite. I am so grateful for this job. Although my intentions when I first lost my job was to be a full-time artist here on out and figure out how to make money, I was still presented something that makes my life even better, because now there is no struggle in my creativity. I don't have to hustle to make money to pay my bills. So when you're setting these goals for the new year, I want you to sit down and ask yourself, why do you want this goal? What feeling do you believe you will obtain if you reach this goal? Because you'll soon realize that goal setting for surface level things are fleeting. They change constantly. 1 minute you want to be a singer or a dancer or a musician or a fashion designer. They always change because it's the feeling internally that you believe that you will get if you obtain those goals. So when you sit down, I want you to ask yourself, why do you want these goals? And when you realize what that feeling is that you think you'll have when you obtain that goal, I want you to pull it away from that goal and let the goal just be a goal. The goal is just a goal. There is no feeling that you will get when you reach that goal. And when you're setting these goals, I want you to really reflect on them and ask yourself, are they truly aligned with who you are, or are they based on who you think you should be? And if you depend on reaching some goal to fulfill you emotionally, then if that goal is taken away from you, so is that emotional attachment that you had with it. So if you think that you'll reach this goal and you'll have joy, if someone takes that goal from you, your joy is taken. You have to realize that you are the powerful one. You are the one who gets to decide how you feel in this very moment. And if you choose peace and joy right now and presence and love and gratitude, there is nothing that could happen that would take those emotions away from you. There is nothing that can happen that will make you feel less than or make you feel less worthy. I'm not saying not to reach these goals that you want. What I'm saying is be whole in yourself now, knowing that you are whole now. You don't need to reach this goal to be whole. Detach from the idea that these goals will bring you fulfillment, because you are whole now. You are whole right now. You want to lose weight and look a certain way in the new year because you believe you'll be aesthetically pleasing and be happy with yourself internally. Be happy with yourself right now. Love yourself right now. When you give yourself grace and love and presence and you feel fulfilled currently, you start to do things to better yourself. You start to realize, like, I love my body. I love my body so much that I want to give back to it. I am so grateful that my body wakes me up every morning. I am so grateful for all the limbs on my body. I'm so grateful to be able to walk, to write, to sing, to dance, to move around. And I want to give back to my body by working out to make it stronger and healthier. And this is how I show it love. This is how I show it love. You want to grow your art business because you want to be a successful artist with millions of dollars. No, you want to be seen. You want to share your art with the world. You want to share the message that your art portrays. And you do this by being present now, by creating and enjoying your process now, by showing your art online now, because that brings you joy. Having your art being seen right now and moving people emotionally right now, creating in the moment brings you joy right now. So you do it. And next thing you know, all of your desires are right there in front of you. Next thing you know, everything that you once were chasing after is now chasing you. To recap, I'm not saying not to have goals or to set them or to strive for them. What I'm saying is do not chase after something because you think that the feeling will be thereafter. The feeling is right now in your presence. You want joy, you want peace. Be present and grateful and in love with your current moment. Be grateful and in love with yourself. Do the things that bring you joy. Do things that you love. Instead of looking at things like a chore to get to your goal, do them with intent. You want to work out to get healthy, but you dread working out. No, you're giving back to your body. So work out with love. Be present. Be happy. Be grateful that you are able to work out right now. It is a blessing to be able to move your body. It is a blessing to be able to create and paint and share your art with the world with one click of a button. It is a blessing and it brings you joy in your presence, not thinking of the future of, oh, will I get a lot of views or what if I don't look the way I want to by the time summer comes around, or no. Right now, you are whole. You are worthy. You have everything that you need right now to be at peace, to be in joy, to be in love with yourself and grateful for where you are. You have come so far. And for you to think that you need some external thing when you are everything, you create your reality, all of this stuff doesn't matter. You just believe that it will bring you the feeling that you want. But that feeling is within you. That feeling is right now through mindfulness. So with that being said, my name is Elle. I am an artist and a spiritual creative coach here to help you unlock your creativity through mindfulness. If you have not checked out my recent video on confidence, then definitely check that out. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave comments down below for me. And if you're new, go ahead and click that subscribe button and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.